thank you for coming today. As we know, for those of us who have the privilege of stable housing, winter is mostly an annoyance. But for those without it, they face life and death. And since about 2010, none of us are sure, the Western New York Coalition's Code Blue Collaborative has come together with other agencies, including the county and the city, in order to bring our clients inside and ensure that we do not have winter weather-related deaths. We have been extremely successful, and I'm very proud to be a part of this agency, and I'm very proud of the Code Blue Collaborative. We have provided emergency barrier-free shelter to our most vulnerable citizens. So thank you to our partners, and I'm going to introduce Jean Bennett, who is the co-chairperson of the Code Blue Collaborative Committee.
Thank you, Diana. Come on, Nadia. So for a long time, this has been the dynamic Code Blue duo. So Nadia Pizarro. Okay, so yes, my name is Jean Bennett. I am the, hold this microphone. Okay. Is it on? Hello, hello. Okay. Okay. So I am the co-chair of the Code Blue Collaborative with the Western New York Coalition for the Homeless. I'm also an Erie County employee, and this season I will be serving as the liaison between Erie County and the Code Blue program. I'm honored and thrilled to be back with you all to announce the start of the Code Blue 25-26 season, after a little hiatus, I must say. What exactly is Code Blue and why are we here? Code Blue is the emergency weather safety plan for our unhoused individuals during cold weather when the temperature or wind chill is below 32 degrees. The season runs from November 15th to April 30th and is called each night by 211 of Western New York. Code Blue is a project of the Western New York Coalition for the Homeless and has been instrumental in protecting people from dangerous weather and significantly reducing the death rate among our people. But remember this, one life lost is one too many. Our goal is to eliminate weather-related fatalities in Buffalo and Erie County altogether. Code Blue has served the community for 16 years and has provided services and safety to thousands of individuals. Those services include outreach to bring our people in from the streets and parks, a safe place to sleep, meals, showers, and other resources and referrals, hopefully all to shorten their length of time homeless. This year, the lead agency for Code Blue is the Buffalo City Mission. And so far, it has been abundantly clear that this was a great selection. Thank you to the administration and staff of the City Mission for your commitment to this life-saving project. And specifically, thank you, Marilyn, for your collaboration and dedication to the community. You have made this transition and early start very easy. I appreciate you. Code Blue was set to start tomorrow, November 15th. But the weather changed quickly at the beginning of the week, and we were able to get started early. That is the kind of commitment to this program that makes it so very unique and so special. Code Blue is a large endeavor with lots of challenges. This work is not done alone. It's done through a collaborative effort known as the Code Blue Collaborative. Erie County, City of Buffalo, National Fuel all provide funds for this project, and we are grateful for that support. Today, many members of the Code Blue Collaborative are here to show their support. Thank you to County Executive Mark Poloncarz and the Commissioner of Erie County Social Services, Karen Rybicki, for your support and for being here today. You will hear from them. Thank you to the City of Buffalo, Jessica Starks, Nicole Dry. As a special thank you to 211 of Western New York and Don Vanderkoy, who monitors the weather for us, calls each Code Blue event, and then sends the notices out to the community. Thank you to the Buffalo Police Department, NFTA Police, National Fuel, St. Paul's Episcopal Church and Dean Rebecca Barnes, Matt Urban, Salvation Army, Friends of Night, Hearts for the Homeless, St. Luke's Mission of Mercy, Best Behavioral Health, Restoration Society, and the Buffalo Bills Community Justice Committee. Be a Blessing Buffalo, and so many others. Way, way, way too many to mention, but you can see all of those beautiful people behind me. You can all get the announcements for Code Blue by texting Code Blue Buffalo, one word, to 898-211. You can also follow along with our progress on Facebook at the Code Blue Buffalo page or on the Western New York Coalition for the Homeless Facebook page. The Code Blue Collaborative welcomes and relies on donations, including toiletries, waterproof gloves, hats, cold weather clothing, and footwear, and of course, cash donations are always appreciated. I will now hand this over to the County Executive, Mark Poloncarz, who will say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I do appreciate you being here today, the members of the coalition. This is a team effort, as you heard. It takes, as they often say, a village to raise a child. Well, in our situation, when we're talking about the weather that we have during a winter, it takes a whole community to ensure that everyone has a warm place to stay during the winter months. Erie County is proud to be part of the Code Blue program. We've been part of it for quite some time, but we're also very happy and proud that the city mission is a part of it this year. There's no location in downtown Buffalo which is more emblematic about helping those who are in need than the city mission, and it's very important that we have a strong partnership with them, and I want to thank them for the work that they've done to ensure that we have a strong Code Blue program as we enter these colder months. I was talking to someone recently from outside our region, and we were discussing the weather and how it was they're not going to have winter for some time, and they're starting to enjoy their fall. And I go, well, winter starts a lot sooner in our region than what you necessarily see on the calendar, because the cold months are here. And as we saw earlier this week, with the snow that fell and cold temperatures that fell into the 20s, it can happen earlier than we might want it, but we know that this is Buffalo, Erie County, and Western New York, and the cold weather can come. And that's why it's very important that we have the team working together to not only ensure that individuals have a place to stay, but there are street teams that go out to ensure that they talk to those individuals and bring them there, so that they know, if they don't know, that there is a location for them to stay overnight, to be in a safe environment. And also, as was discussed, the other needs that often go along with Code Blue that are provided to individuals who may, in a time of need, have to have somewhere to stay other than the street. So on behalf of the people of Erie County, we're very proud to invest in this program. We know the importance of this program. We know as a caring community, we have to care for all of our friends and neighbors. And I'm pleased that we have a strong Code Blue program again once this year. I was hoping we wouldn't have to institute it for some time, but we had to do it earlier this week just because of the weather, and that's what we do as a community. We ensure that we take care of each other. So to all the members of the coalition, thank you for your work. It makes a difference in a person's life, and that's something that we can all be proud of. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Marilyn Fercucci. I'm the Executive Director of the Buffalo City Mission, and it's an immense privilege to stand before you all today. We are truly humbled and honored to accept the responsibility of serving as the appointed lead agency for this year's Code Blue initiative. We thank the City of Buffalo, Erie County, and the entire coalition and collaborative for placing their trust in the Buffalo City Mission to lead this critical effort. It's not just an assignment. It is a profound responsibility to live out our commitment to serve our neighbors. For those of us who call Western New York home, we know what a Buffalo winter means. It means brutal cold. It means lake effect storms. It means snow earlier than other cities may get it. And for our most vulnerable neighbors, it is a life or death threat. Code Blue is more than a weather alert. It's our community emergency safety plan, a collaborative promise made by many agencies and individuals that when temperatures and wind chills drop, no life will be lost to the cold. In taking the lead role, the Buffalo City Mission commits our entire infrastructure to this effort. We will operate side by side with our collaborative partners to ensure that when the cold descends, a seamless network of support is active, providing immediate outreach, transportation, shelter, and warm meals to every single person who needs it. A warming center will be open daily here at 100 East Tupper every single day through the season from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on nights when Code Blue is activated, we will remain open for nightly shelter. Every day, breakfast will be served from 7 to 8, lunch will be served from 11 to 12, and dinner will be served from 5 to 6. This shared commitment to service and compassion is what I have learned to be the heart of Code Blue. To the people of Buffalo, we are profoundly grateful for this opportunity. Let this season be defined by our compassion, and let us uphold the dignity of every neighbor and face this winter together. Thank you, and God bless.
I'm just going to pull this microphone down so I don't need a step stool. All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Rybicki, Commissioner for Erie County's Department of Social Services, and I just want to thank you all for joining us today as we officially begin the cold blue season here in Erie County. As others have said, as temperatures drop and the winter sets in, the risks of those living outdoors become life-threatening. Code Blue is our community's coordinated emergency response to protect our most vulnerable residents during extreme cold. Our number one goal is simple: to make sure every person has a safe, warm place to go on nights when the weather can be deadly. This work can't be done alone. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of the DSS team for planning the start of the Code Blue season, the Western New York Homeless Coalition, 211, St. Luke's, and the Buffalo City Mission. Their dedication to serving homeless individuals is remarkable. With funding from Erie County, the City Mission will open additional space for Code Blue activation and will work together with my team to ensure no one is left out in the cold. We're grateful for their commitment to be the lead agency this year, their compassion, and their ongoing collaboration with DSS. When temperatures fall below 32 degrees, our full response network mobilizes. We open additional emergency shelter beds at key locations and deploy outreach teams throughout the community. These outreach teams work to locate individuals living outdoors, provide transportation, and connect them with safe indoor shelter. At our Code Blue locations, as you've heard, guests will receive a warm place to stay, a meal, basic necessities, and support from trained staff and volunteers. No one should face cold temperatures alone. I also want to remind the public that you play an important role. If you see someone outside who is in need of shelter, please call the 211 hotline. A simple phone call can save a life. Code Blue represents the very best of Erie County government, nonprofits, and community members coming together to protect one another. I also want to thank the Buffalo City Mission again for their partnership and for the critical work they will perform throughout the winter season. As we enter this Code Blue period, Erie County remains fully committed to ensuring that every individual has access to warmth, safety, and dignity. Together, we'll make sure that no one is left out in the cold. Thanks. Jessica Starks from the City of Buffalo.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to say that I am honored to be here today. We all know how important Code Blue is in this community, and it saves lives. And so on behalf of the City of Buffalo Community Service Department, I want to thank the City Mission. I want to thank Erie County. I want to thank all the individuals who support this effort every single year. Our winters here are brutal, and we've seen people lose lives in these winters. And so we cannot stress enough how important Code Blue is for the city. So I want to thank everybody for your support, for supporting this wonderful measure. Thank you.
Okay, I guess that concludes for today. Thank you all for being here, and here's to a, oh yeah, questions. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, when we talk about, that response that you guys had to go into early last week, tell me about those efforts. What did that look like to get people in place?
So it is not uncommon for that to happen. For years, Code Blue has been prepared to jump in at a moment's notice. We've had a couple of ice storms that have impacted, and we've had the need to start early. It's really about having a dedicated partner, a dedicated lead agency that can step right in. This year, City Mission, without even a second question, just ready to roll, which is the luxury of working with the City Mission, really.
Yeah, so as we all know, it snowed on Monday, and so starting Monday night, we launched the Code Blue effort, and we've been open every night since then, and we're just happy and blessed to be able to serve in this way and to be able to offer these services.
And does the City Mission need any help from the public at this moment? Volunteers, donations, anything like that?
Yeah, if you want to visit our website at buffalocitymission.org, you can see our volunteer opportunities. We are taking volunteers for Code Blue as well as other efforts. And you can also learn more about the City Mission and make any donations at that point.
Does Code Blue require additional
Yes, Code Blue does. We're very blessed to partner here with the coalition. There's a lot of staff that has historically worked Code Blue, and so we're very excited to welcome them into the mission this year and be able to use their expertise and experience to serve this community. It takes a lot of extra effort, as Jean had mentioned. It's a big endeavor, from winter gloves to food to staffing resources. All of it comes together. But it's been an amazing experience to be part of the Code Blue Collaborative this year and see the amazing individuals that do this every single year, in and out. No matter the weather, no matter the time, the call comes through and people step up, and I think that's what Code Blue is about.
Any other questions?
Do we have a donation on the website?
Yes. Yes.
What were the criteria used to select City Mission as the lead agency? Will it be low barrier? And also, what are your projected numbers of folks who are going to be serving this year? I imagine increases in evictions, delays in federal benefits might impact your numbers. I don't know how you're projecting that.
Sure, I can take that. So the Erie County Department of Social Services put out a competitive RFP this year, and the city mission obviously bid on that. There's a scoring committee that we look at. We looked at the fact that they are a shelter that operates. They are familiar with this population. They've been in the homeless business for years. They have capacity, right? So on top of the beds that they have every night, they had a large space that could accommodate approximately 150 individuals that we could serve on any given night. So I think that was really a partnership that we wanted to continue to instill, to work on, and to move forward. They have meals that were provided, and they have a large network of support within the Buffalo community. Do you have anything else to add on that?
Yeah, I think I'll, welcome to Code Blue. I think I'll just add that the goal is to never just provide a safe place to sleep, right? It's about providing resources and referrals so that you can shorten the time homeless, right? It's always the goal to, yes, protect people, but to get them housed and to, provide them the supports that they need. This, the city mission has so many of those already built in, so I'm super excited about all of the things that they will be offered this year in addition to the safe place to stay. And did you ask about low barrier?
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, are there requirements for entry? Is it going to be low barrier? Variety will not be a requirement?
So Code Blue is always we refer to it as a low barrier. The truth is it's probably a no barrier initially. But you want to let everybody in. You don't want to leave somebody out. That's when bad things happen. So there's every effort to provide something for everyone. In addition to that, there's other things that we can do to take care of people. If there was an issue, for example, there are other things that we can do to make sure that everybody's in and safe.
And are you prepared for an increase in numbers given the landscape of benefits delays?
Last year we were serving about 135, 130 a night. It ranges on time of the year, ranges on what the weather situation is. This year up to 150. Additional space would be provided if needed at that point, but I feel pretty confident about the numbers that they can accommodate this year.
Just to add, this is just one of multiple homeless programs that exist. And the Code Blue is really in some ways for those who are just seriously homeless during the winter months. There are other programs that Erie County has with regards to homelessness, which we could have Karen come up here and probably talk for 2 hours regarding all the programs that exist, especially for those that are looking for permanent, for supportive housing, temporary housing, permanent supportive housing. And it's changed. The population of individuals has certainly grown over the last few years, but this is not the only homeless program that exists, so to speak. There's many other shelters that exist, other programs that if an individual lost their house in a fire, we are putting them up in locations and then trying to find them permanent housing otherwise. So I think it's important to understand that Code Blue is here for a reason because of the temperature issues, to ensure that individuals are not living on the street, are not in the street during the extreme cold temperatures. But when it comes to homelessness, there's lots of other need out in the community and there are many programs that address that. And we could talk offline about that for quite some time. Okay.
Are there other questions? All right, well, if anybody wants to donate directly to Code Blue, you can do that through the Western New York Coalition for the Homeless website, since it is a coalition program. And, you know, contact anyone who is listed on the coalition if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much for coming.